So you went to space with Virgin Galactic. Which mission was it? 4. Mission 4. I think we're up to 7 now. So flight 7's been, but you were on flight number 4. Or restrictions they had in the cockpit as they were flying these aircraft. Stunning formation of the B-17 Sally B and the P-47, the Jug, the Thunderbolt. Today the B-17 being flown by Captain Peter Kuipers. His co-pilot today is Darryl Taplin, and he's also the Chief Engineer for the Sally B Foundation. I'll tell you more about those in just a second. So Sally B pulls up and away from the P-47, changes a right-hand turn, ready to start her own display. This is B-17, the Flying Fortress, Sally B, who's now in her 49th season as a display aircraft. This aircraft was actually delivered to the USAF in 1945 and actually joined the UK register in 1975. So it's been flying in the UK at air shows for 49 years, and the current owner is Ellie Sallingboe, and she's been keeping this going herself for 43 years now. So it's great to see this aeroplane flying. It is the only Flying Fortress still flying in Europe, and it can't be done with a lot of support from air show goers. So to keep this aircraft flying, there is no government lottery or other institutional funding whatsoever. It is purely kept airborne by having donations from audience members, and if you please could help support keeping this fabulous tribute to all Allied airmen who perished during the Second World War, then please do visit sallyb.org.uk, where you can look at donating to keep this incredible aeroplane in the air. As Peter brings the aircraft into that left-hand turn, you can just see the bomb bay doors opening. The lovely noise from those 4 1200 horsepower Wright Cyclone turbo supercharged radial engines. This aircraft weighs 25 tons and can do a max speed of 287 miles an hour. It had around about a 2,000 mile range, and for those who have seen the Memphis Belle, you know that quite often this aircraft was at the edge of its range limit when it went into deep into enemy territory. Coming in now with the bomb bay doors open. That bomb bay could normally hold around 8,000 pounds of bombs. Heavily armoured aircraft this. It had 13 Browning machine guns in 8 positions. So a crew of 10, a lot of who were there to provide, during those daylight bombing raids, they were there to provide self-cover, to self-defence for the aircraft itself. But it was a very tough aircraft. There were lots of stories of these aircraft landing with holes in the wings, tails almost blown off, and they still made it home. So it was a very, very tough airframe indeed. Now both port engines smoking as a tribute to all of those Allied airmen who lost their lives during the bombing raids over enemy Europe in the Second World War. B-17 coming in to touch down on the hard runway. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Peter Kuipers and Daryl Taplin as they land the beautiful B-17 Sally B.